Hey, welcome to Big Mama Dougie's house. We're doing another introduction and we're going to brainstorm it out because some of you have been having some issues with it. I'm having to hold my mic this way because I have a big chin and it covers the mic, so it sounds like I'm talking all ruffled. So, anyways, we talked a little bit about the introduction last week, but I wanted to go through it one more time so that you guys understood how to go through it. But first things first, we have a prompt. And so what I have been telling you guys to do is to circle all three, but let's just not get confused. The moment you see this prompt, I want you to go immediately to the right section, and I want you to circle the little right part, okay? And then circle the right thing several times so that you know for certain what it is you're writing about, because we don't want to have any kind of confusion whatsoever, okay? Now, this says write an essay explaining whether positive attitude helps a person be successful. So it's asking about how if it leads to success. Okay. So anytime you see the word whether, you know that that means yes or no. So just make a little arrow the moment you see the word whether and write yes or no. Okay. But first things first, remember what I told you guys to do with these little sections here, okay? Now, they've given you a read section that says, in the children's book, The Little Engine That Could, an engine succeeded in pulling a train over a mountain by repeating the words, I think I can. The story is so well known and motivational that has been used in many songs, films, speeches, and advertisements throughout popular culture. No kidding. There's a song, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. When keep close up. Never mind, we're not going to get into all that. But anyways, there's a song about that. They're using that little line, I think I can. So let's put this into our own words. Let's not use the book because that's just terribly obvious. But the whole thing that I want to focus on is that they're saying, I think I can. Okay? So they're saying in children's books, The Little Engine That Could, an engine succeeds in pulling a train over a mountain by repeating the words, I think I can. So he did something magnificent by letting himself know that he could do it. The story is so well known and motivational that it has been used in many songs, films, speeches, and advertisements throughout popular culture. So I'm going to put this into my own words, and I'm not going to use the title of the book because that's just a little too obvious that I'm using their quote. But I'm going to focus on the fact that telling myself I can.
All 8th grade teachers, please report to carry audio room. All 8th grade teachers, please report to carry audio room.
Look at that. Get to work, 8th graders. All right, 8th grade teachers. Anyways, so what this is going to do is, I'm going to put this in my own words because it's something that I can use in either my hook or I can use in my conclusion. So it's my choice at some point. So let me just put this into my own words and see what I'm going to do here. So basically, what people say to themselves. What people say to themselves is very powerful. Because it is very powerful. If we speak positive, let's try to use a different word. Let's just go ahead and use positive. If we speak positive words throughout our many situations in life. Look at how cool that sounds. Many situations in life. Because I started it with a movie. If we speak positive words throughout our many situations in life, our chances of success will be increased. Okay, so I took this little story about the little engine that could, talking to himself, saying, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Anyways, this little engine pulled that huge thing up the mountain because he was saying to himself, I think I can. So let me put this into my own words as something I can use in my hook or in my final statement as something that I can use as a wise statement. What people say to themselves is very powerful. If we speak positive words throughout our many situations in life, our chances of success will be increased. Now, think carefully about the following question. Is a positive attitude necessary for success? That's the think part. And anytime you have just a little something like that, you need to just say, okay, I'm just going to say yes or no. I'm just going to answer it. I don't need to put that one into my own words. There's nothing there that I can use, okay? I'm obviously going to talk about that in my paper, so there's nothing there I can use. So the only thing I've got to use is my upper quote. Okay, so what people say to themselves is very powerful. If we speak positive words throughout our many situations in life, our chances of success will be increased. Cool. Write an essay explaining whether a positive attitude helps a person be successful. Okay, well, last week we brainstormed this out, and we're supposed to do it down here, but I'm out of room, so I'm just going to put it up here so you guys can see it. We put our little donut together. In the middle, we put, yes, a positive attitude leads to success. We need to put can lead to success because that's what the prompt says. Can lead to success. Okay? Because it says explaining whether a positive attitude helps a person be successful. So we're saying, yeah, it can lead to success. Actually, we need to put exactly what it says. A positive attitude can help a person be successful. So let's go ahead and put that. This prompt is a little bit different than the one we had last week. Positive attitude helps a person be successful. And we brainstormed out a few things. You know, we talked about sports. We talked about jobs. Positive attitude helps a person be successful in jobs. Positive attitude helps a person be successful in education. Okay. And a positive attitude can help a person be successful in goal setting or goal achieving, because we want to reach our goals, right? Okay, so one of the biggest things we need to do is we need to look at different ways of saying positive, because that word's going to come up a bunch. I have a feeling a big bunch in our essay. So we need to have other ways of saying the word positive. Guys, these little things right here are the smartest dinosaur out there. The Saurus, that's the smartest dinosaur there is out there. You need to use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up different words to use for the word positive. Okay, let's see. Positive. Favorable. Okay, I like that. Favorable. I like favorable. Okay. Enthusiastic, encouraging. Encouraging could be done. I like encouraging attitude. Encouraging attitude. Like if you have an encouraging attitude towards your teammates, you're an encourager. That's positive. Okay. Productive, worthwhile, beneficial, optimistic. I like optimistic. Be optimistic. Put a smile on your face. Yes, I see. Anyways, confident. Let's see. Certain, reliable, concrete, tangible, clear cut. None of those would really go. Confident. Ooh, I like confident. I do like confident. Okay, so we've got a small little word bank here of things that we could use instead of the word positive, because positive just gets overdone when you get papers like this. You gotta be careful of repetition. You don't want to use words more than you should. Sometimes it's something you just cannot avoid, but it just is what it is. You just want to try to avoid it. Now let's look up attitude, because that can be something that just gets used, I mean, too much. Perspective, stance, standpoint, outlook, opinion, outlook. We're going to use, like, for attitude, we can use outlook. Okay. Let's see, attitude. Posture. You seem to have a positive outlook. Perspective. I like perspective. Perspective is good. Okay. So we've just got a small little word bank to go off of. So now what we have so far is we've brainstormed out a little bit on a few things here that we can use. And now we got to get down to the actual process, okay? So I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to go into part 2 of this. And I think you guys are going to like part 2 because we're going to go over a little bit of what we learned today with the TS, the CD, the CM, and the closing sentence, okay? But with that said, I'm out. Big Mama Dougie out.